Barnsley, a tough day in the field. What are your immediate thoughts after play?
Yeah, frustrating one really. I thought we started off really well with the new ball. Thought we set the tone beautifully as a team. We got our rewards of that as well. Looked like we had the momentum really, and then that middle session really just they played well, but disciplines wise we weren't probably at it with the ball. We obviously lost Wrighty, which was a massive miss, and we never really got that momentum back throughout the day, which was a big shame.
But we did start off really well. It was sort of mirrored the Worcestershire game, really reduced them to 34 for 3, I think it was. But obviously frustrating to mirror those signs in a sort of case of deja vu that they got away again in that middle session.
Massively, yeah. As a bowling unit and as a team, if we want to progress this season, we will have to learn a bit quicker than that. As you say, we started off brilliantly and they just got away. That partnership really just took them away from us, unfortunately.
So is it a case maybe you're leaking runs at certain points after that good work is done? How do you go about becoming more streetwise? What is it you can do to stop those runs being leaked, after the sort of first 10, 20 overs?
Yeah, it's a great question, that, and it's one we are trying to get better at. It's a combination of maybe being a bit smarter. We could have potentially been a bit smarter, especially to Bellingham. We spoke about in the changing rooms a few ways that we can maybe go at that tomorrow. And also just trying to upskill as bowlers, just trying to get better at hitting that small margin of error and just get better at it for longer periods.
You mentioned obviously the loss of Chris Wright, so that really made it tough on the attack. Obviously losing a senior bowler, we all know what he can do with ball in hand, but also you're losing a guy, that's very experienced, a guy like yourself that can lean on him. So how big a loss was Wrighty in the afternoon?
Oh, he was a big loss. Obviously team wise, we went with 4 seamers and Colin as a spinner. It was a tough loss, no doubt about that. But we kind of do the hard work in the winter. The S&C coaches to be, physically ready for a 3-man attack, let's say. But no, he was a massive loss and he is, such a lead bowler for us.
And as you say, it made it tough on the seam bowlers having to come back for 3rd and 4th spells. But credit to you all came back, and showed that level of energy that you've worked on over the winter. But how tough a grind was it, when you're getting later on in the day and you've got to come back for another spell?
Yeah, of course, physically and mentally, it's tough, but, at the end of the day, it's what we get paid for. And it's what we've got to be good at, coming back over and over again. It's what the best teams in the world do best. It's just relentless all day long. And that's something that we strive for.
And obviously it was a really tough day, thanks to both Sean Dixon and obviously David Bellingham, you mentioned there. He's continuing where he left off last season. So you've spoken about the plans. Was that pre-match as well, a guy that you highlighted, how dangerous he can be?
Oh yeah, I mean, I think any cricket fan in the country knows, how well he's done recently, and we spoke a bit in the changing rooms about how we can potentially learn from him, for the rest of the game. He obviously knows the Riverside really well. Thought he played really nicely through the V, and he kind of put pressure back on you as a bowler, and that's something that hopefully we'll learn on for the remaining 3 days.
Is that the message for tomorrow then, sort of to maybe get him out early in that lower order tail, and obviously to replicate what they've done with the bat, get yourself in and go big? You've obviously got the extra batter in the team.
Yeah, absolutely. The ball's still fairly new. 4 wickets, the quicker we get them, the better. And we think it is a good pitch. Early on, it will nip, as most pitches do, but when that ball gets a bit softer, that'll be where we're looking to really build a big partnership similar to how they have.
And final question then, on the pitch, how did it play in the end? Because it looks, we obviously chose to bowl first, a bit of a green top maybe. How did that flatten out throughout the day?
Yeah, it had, plenty of grass on it. I think you almost had to bowl first on it. It had that much grass on it. And it was quite hard on the surface, but a little bit soft underneath, so it kind of broke away. But no, the ball got really soft quite early on. We changed it a few times, but when the ball got soft, it became really, really hard. As a bowler to kind of feel threatening, and that's credit to them as well. But we think it is a good pitch. Yeah, absolutely.